Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about an unshakable mindset that will propel you to new heights. You can't defeat me. In the game of life, we face countless challenges, obstacles, and adversities that test our strength and resolve. But it's not the challenges that define us. It's how we respond to them. Adopting the "you can't defeat me" mentality means embracing every difficulty as an opportunity to grow stronger, to become more resilient, and to push forward with unwavering determination. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity and declaring that no matter what comes your way, you will not be defeated. Today, I challenge you to internalize this mindset, to tap into your inner power, and to face every challenge head on with confidence and courage. All right, listen to me first and foremost. Don't record this on paper. It's not a tenet. Pay close attention. I will impart the first principle to you. First off, this is not the guiding concept. There will be a dog battle. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out for you on the path to success. It's not. There will be a dog battle. There will be a dog battle. For those of you who are following my videos, I lost 5 ants to cancer while I was working toward my goals. A dogfight is taking place. I lost ants in the middle of my business. I had funerals to attend. We needed to drive and board an aircraft. Our family lost aunts who were nearly my age and were uninsured. We needed to raise funds. A brawl between dogs. My relatives were shot twice in the back of the head, execution style, in a store. A dog battle is taking place. I mean, that's not even on YouTube. That's not visible on my TGI. A dog battle is taking place. 3 years ago, my spouse's brain was discovered to have 7 legions. A dog battle is taking place. It's not been simple. A dog battle is taking place. It hasn't occurred. It hadn't been a successful journey, as if it were merely a paved road, and go this way, sort of. It has been difficult, twisted, and rough. However, I have convinced myself that I shall be rewarded for my suffering. I refuse to give up in the middle of the undertaking. I'm not going to give up. I refuse to be destroyed. I'm going to accept everything that comes my way and use the suffering to motivate me to achieve greatness. You can't break me. You can't stop me. I will not be defeated by you. I can only lose if I give up. There will be a dogfight. Therefore, don't start if you're ready to give up. Don't start if you're ready to give up. Don't start if you're searching for this simple route. Don't start if you believe they won't say no to you repeatedly and shut the door. However, I simply get aroused every time they close the door. Why? Since I'm not a no, just one yes away from me. I'm not old, just one yes away from me. You can't refuse to talk to me indefinitely. You can't refuse me indefinitely. You cannot stop this kind of energy or passion. You can hold it in check for a while, but this is life. You also cannot overcome me. It doesn't exist. There's not enough power in you. There's not enough energy in you. There's not enough strength in you to stop this. Hold it for a full year. In 2 years, you might be able to. Hatred lacks the necessary energy to annihilate love. This is not something you can destroy. That's why I'm telling you that there will be a dogfight today. It's going to be a dogfight as soon as you know that, okay? Let me tell you this. That's in America then. They are in our military forces, so I'm sure it's the same here. Let's choose just one. The Navy, to name one. I believe we chose the Navy just now. I'll tell you what, folks, this is. That's right. Pay serious attention to what I have to say. The first lesson you are given. Someone assist me over here. I take it you are in the Navy. You're leaving. You realize they're teaching you about war? What do they educate you right away? Boot camp. The initial one. Someone is leaping over here to grab a crazy gap. What do they teach soldiers right away? Bravery. Bravery. All right, make a choice. Self-control. Give me something useful, please. What would they teach you in practice the first time? Repeat it. Protecting oneself. Someone learned how to swim over here. Pay serious attention to what I have to say. The first lesson you are given. Learning how to react with a jam gun is the first thing they teach you. The second is how to transport a deceased person. The first thing they teach you is that you are not taught self-defense by them. You are not taught how to swim by them. The first thing they instruct you on is how to tell when your rifle jams. A dead body is the first thing they teach you. How to transport a corpse. And why would they start you there, please? The worst case situation is that. For what you're not ready is that. That's not what you believe. When you go to defend yourself, you don't anticipate that your pistol will jam. When you walk out there, you're not thinking that your guy is going to get slain and you're going to have to drag. It's not what you're thinking. Thus, pay attention to me. Not adversity is what harms us. My cousin is not being shot twice. No, my relative isn't going to spend 50 years behind bars. It's not cancer that's killing me. It's not the fact that my wife has 7 brain lesions that will shatter you. Most individuals will be broken by the fact that you weren't ready for that. Thus, when you combine all of your small ambitions and goals, it isn't the thing that caused you to break. Yes, it was. You never gave the possibility that you might be broken the slightest thought. You never do. You were never ready. You never made plans for the worst that may happen. And the rationale of Et's presence here. Since I am ready for it, you should know that I still lie on floors. Even now, I still eat chips straight off the ground. I still do things like E.T. that most people think are weird. Why would you act in such a way? Since I'm always ready for the possibility that we won't always reside in that house. Something might occur one day and we might have to return to that. And it won't break me if I have to return to that. I'm now going to give you a diamond. Most guys spend a lot of money on them, and most women adore them. I will repeat it once more. The majority of ladies adore them, and in order to get a nice one, most guys have to work really hard. The topic that we discuss the most, a diamond has to undergo intense heat treatment before it can be created. High temperatures and high pressures. What I'm saying, are you hearing me? A diamond must undergo intense heat and pressure in order to be created. The cut is what distinguishes a diamond from other stones, as if that weren't enough. Thus I inserted, you go through a lot. You have to endure tremendous pressure if you want to be a diamond. You're not a diamond if you can't handle stress. They ratchet up the heat after you've experienced all the pressure you felt you couldn't handle, and you believe it's over. The worst thing that has ever happened to me is that, despite everything else I've experienced in life, such as staying in abandoned buildings and eating out of trash cans, my wife's chronic sickness may prevent her from walking one day. It's said that you have CJ. I was never broken by it. Why? Because I've experienced so much defeat and brokenness. I've experienced so much disappointment in my life that I can relate to it and manage it. I wasn't hit by it when I was 19. At 20, that did not happen to me. At 30, it did not happen to me. At 40, it happened to me. Life remarked, you finished with all the pressure? After I had endured all the strain, I believed I could. Yes, I replied. Let me turn up the heat, I said. After I endured the heat and pressure, you guys, I assumed it was finished. You're ready to be chopped now, the Creator remarked. Son, you mentioned your desire to excel. You expressed a desire to see the world. You stated that you needed to be a diamond and that you wanted to inspire and assist others. But give me a very careful listen. If you've ever studied the diamond, you know that once it experiences that kind of pressure and solidifies into a diamond, it can no longer be broken. What I'm saying, are you hearing me? You will no longer be able to be broken once you reach that point. And the only method they have to determine if a diamond is real or phony is to apply pressure. They'll just stare at you, believing you to be staring at the object as I did. Just bring it here. They'll do. Oh well, place it atop a glass. All right, it's true. I'm telling you the truth then. I will not also impart the 7 principles to you. Before we go into the fundamentals, I want to make it clear to you right now that there will be a dogfight. This isn't that, if you're soft, this is where you want to go, so I'm going to quit. However, you'll achieve whatever accomplishment you set your mind to if you're prepared to declare, I'm not going to give up. All right, here's the top rank then. I'm sorry, reaching the top takes a lot of time. Denzel Washington is first. You have to be really thoughtful and purposeful. You have to be really thoughtful and purposeful. It is not going to happen by osmosis that you type down on that piece of paper. You won't find a law degree when you wake up one day. You're not going to simply leave your home. My name is on it. There it is. I'm currently a doctor. It materialized out of nowhere. That's not going to work if you're married. I assure you that it won't work if you're married. I have been wed for more than 26 years. You will have to put in effort if you want a successful relationship. You will need to put in more effort if you own a business and maintain a positive relationship with your kids. However, I've decided that nothing will prevent us from maintaining daily contact. I'm willing to go above and beyond and adapt as necessary. Thus, there will be a dog battle. However, I can attest from personal experience that you don't need to begin with anything. I serve as an example. To get started, nothing is required of you, not even a father. No, I'm not lying to you. Not a name, not a bank account, not a camera. When we initially began out, we lacked a camera, not even business cards. Our lack of business cards continues. How are you so successful with our business cards? People ask. I'm not sure. We simply say, take our number here. It's here now if you're serious. This is my phone number. Give me a call. Thus, the first thing you must do is deliver with great intention. I will offer you 3 or 4 items. I'm going to let you go. The first is that you must exercise extreme intentionality and deliberateness. And by highly planned and deliberate, I mean this is something you really must hear. In rugby, both teams are professionals, in my opinion, right? Pay attention to me. Each of the 2 teams plays professionally. Both of these people have a youthful beginning and are all physically capable of participating in the game. However, what actually occurs is that you have 2 teams, one that is dominant and the other that is good in spurts. Please, please, please. When I say that I need you to be purposeful and deliberate, listen to what I'm saying. Can you hear me? It's my desire to portray the scene. There's one team you have that can score goals. They are capable of succeeding. They are capable of scoring against the opposition. Their problem is that they are incapable of carrying it through. The teams that are winning are all black teams because they can win from start to finish. Correct? Pay attention to me. And they may accomplish it as a team after a team. Am I correct? They are able to repeat the action repeatedly. They exert pressure on you from the beginning to the end, which is how they dominate. Like, oh, they're still dominating even when they're up. You also have an issue with not being purposeful and deliberate. You may be powerful when you get up on Monday, but by Wednesday, ET, someone told me, Wednesday is here, hump day is here. I remarked, I felt like it was a hump day every day. Oh, hump day is here. Sunday seemed to be a hump day to me. I believe that Sunday is when things really get going. What I'm saying, are you hearing me? You're not being purposeful and intentional. You're wishing. Though it never materializes, you are expecting the best for yourself. Pay serious attention to what I have to say. I recall crying out to God as a Christian and telling Him that I was doing everything correctly. I'm acting in a proper manner. I do no harm to anyone. I'm tracking down people's wallets and figuring out how to get them back. I mean, no disrespect to women. I mean, I'm making every effort to act morally. Why do I have no money? And God telling His Son that having wealth has nothing to do with being a good person. Yes, that is true. You will receive rewards because you are a good person. I can lose my PC and someone will return it to me. Ask CJ. I constantly misplace things. I'm thinking, okay, I won't lose people, but I will lose things. Like, it's not really that deep. Pay attention to me. I'm going to leave money and I'll leave money lying around, not even in a wallet. When I return, someone will ask, did you lose any money? Not even my name was on it. I mean, I'm being sincere. Dre's Beats. The other day, I left him on the plane, went to work, and then returned. I strolled over. I simply strolled up to departure gate 48 at random and stated, I lost some headphones. Oh, he exclaimed, are they red and black? Yes, I replied, I believe they're down in the security, he said. Security, I wonder. 2 miles away is that? I have to board an aircraft in 15 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, he said. Which is your name? Eric Thomas, I said. Oh, they're right here, he said. In Los Angeles, California, to be exact. This guy happens to have mine when I approach a gate at random. God then remarked to me, good things will always come your way because you're doing good things. Since you're not making money, money won't come to you. Come on, I have to tell you what you need to hear. You have to be serious and intentional when it comes to money matters, he remarked. It is your responsibility to develop a product that people require and to consistently supply it to them. You just have to keep delivering it to them for the past 8 years, like thank God on Monday. And nothing in the first year, nothing in the second year. In the third year, a small amount. 1 year, maybe even more the fourth year. Boom, by the 5th year. Everyone knows who you are. You have to be purposeful and methodical. In other words, whether or not you are profitable. You must make the decision to take action and must take it every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Some of you in this room have the problem of not being purposeful and deliberate. You're a decent person who merely wishes for nice things to come your way. Thus, you must use Facebook. Because Facebook users aren't all kind people. They perform the analytics and inform you of who is and is not viewing your content. Hear me out. They give you the numbers, if you are purposeful and methodical. That's why I wake up every day regardless of the nation I'm in. How long the flight has been, I don't care. Whatever our timetable is, I don't care about 230. What time do I get out of bed each day? C. All right, what time should I get up when we are in Poland? All right, so what about England? How about Australia? What am I saying? Are you hearing me? I take my time and make my decisions. What time zone we are in doesn't matter to me. I recently sent a letter to my family from New Zealand. As I checked the time at home, I realized that it was yesterday. I stated I liked this yesterday. I must be a gambling man. It's yesterday, I said. 18 minus 18 hours. I continue to rise at precisely the same moment. CJ, have we been able to work out since being here? We just got done working out. What was the duration of my treadmill run? Nothing is altered. Guys, nothing changes. I'm extremely deliberate, and some of you may be as well, so if you just didn't give things a chance, you would be far better off. What are you saying, Eric? I considered you to be a man of faith. Yes, I am. Faith without deeds is dead. They complement each other in a way. Faith is effective, not any of them on their own. Don't perform miracles. There is no way you can earn it. You cannot pretend to get there. The combination is lovely. Faith, even if I think the plane will land in Australia, I still have to board it. Of trust. I think that there will be a turnout. We're kind of taking a chance. We have no idea who will sign up and show up. We are in Sydney. We are in Melbourne. We are in Brisbane. We are in Perth. And we are in Five. I brought my wife. But we have no idea who else is attending. That's it from us if my wife and I crash. Like, are you understanding what I'm saying? Thus, faith is wonderful. We think we'll make it here. We are hopeful that everything will work out, but I still have to board the airline, land, work out, complete TGIM, and record the show. Like, not much happens since I'm either here today or tomorrow and I'm in a foreign nation. I'm actually in the future at this moment. I need you to put this in writing. How can you live a life that is more purposeful and well-planned? You're going to respond to it on my behalf when you come home. Okay, 2 more points. I swear to you folks that I will allow you to leave. You must be thoughtful and purposeful for me. Yes, we do. Should we record the podcast each week at a different time at the same moment? Thank God it's Wednesday and Monday. Do we do? Do I fulfill my role as a pastor? Will my services be available on Thursday? The same thing each time. Come on, guys, wake up. This isn't meant to be profound. I'm attempting to simplify this as much as possible. You are about to walk out of this area and onto a completely different level. In a year, 2 or 3 years, Denzel will walk in and declare 16 seconds. He knew principle number 2, heightened sense of awareness. You must possess an acute awareness. Some of you keep repeating the same mistakes again and over again. You must be hyper aware for me to succeed. He studied as soon as he entered the room and before moving. Furthermore, a large number of you in this room are moving and then studying while repeatedly committing the same blunders. Hear what I'm telling you. Come on, repeating the same mistakes repeatedly. I also recall weeping. For what reason are these men our motivational speakers who tour the world, something I am unable to accomplish? I'm attempting to treat people fairly. I give speeches all throughout the world. What is happening? And I thought to myself, oh, Eric, you're doing something wrong. When I completed my homework and looked at it. They are empowering and you are inspiring. You're merely recounting your experience. You're not drawing any parallels between it and their life. No principles exist. You don't follow your principles. The content is insufficient. I wasn't upset or whiny. I simply took a look at my life and realized that some changes needed to be made. However, that is only possible when your consciousness is elevated. So please do me a favor. You should take at least an hour out of each day to consider your accomplishments and areas for improvement. We can now divide that apart if you'd like. If you'd like, you can divide that into 20 minutes for breakfast, 20 minutes for lunch, and 20 minutes for dinner. I don't mind if you want to work for 30 minutes in the morning or 30 minutes at night. All I want is for you to stop calling life after repeatedly making the same foolish errors. All I want is for you to stop acting foolishly and telling me that my life is worthless. No, things are not bad in your life. You're having a terrible time reflecting. Your editing, adjusting, and correcting skills are all twisted up. My friends, as we conclude our time together, remember this. The "you can't defeat me" mentality is your greatest asset. Life will inevitably throw obstacles in your path, but it's your response that matters. Every time you choose to rise above, to keep pushing forward, and to refuse to be defeated, you strengthen your spirit and pave the way for success. Think about the challenges you faced and the victories you've achieved. Let those experiences remind you of your resilience and capability. Carry with you the unwavering belief that no matter what life throws at you, you have the strength to overcome it. Declare it with conviction. You can't defeat me. As you leave here today, hold on to this powerful mindset. Surround yourself with positivity, seek out challenges that push you to grow, and face every day with the determination to succeed. Remember, the true measure of success is not in never falling, but in always rising after every fall. Thank you for being part of this journey of empowerment and resilience. Let's continue to inspire and support each other as we strive for greatness. The time is now. Embrace your strength, face your challenges, and let nothing defeat you. You have the power to achieve incredible things. Believe in yourself, persevere, and let the "you can't defeat me" mentality guide you to extraordinary success. You can do it and you will do it. The journey of undefeatable resilience begins now.